Hey YouTube, this is TheAdminShines here in another video. And today in this video, we're doing a short The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 16, kind of Season 11 video, but not really Season 11. I'll talk about the first little quick part. I don't think for Season 11, people are wondering who's going to take Dwight's death in the comic series. Sorry, I didn't say spoilers, but yeah. Dwight gets shot by Rick because Dwight was about to kill Pamela Milton, the leader of the Commonwealth, which Maggie could be taking that spot right now. We don't really know because Maggie in the comics eventually kind of turns into the new Pamela. Um, but anyway, I don't think she is right now, but I hope she's not because Pamela's kind of a jerk. But people are like, oh yeah, who's gonna take Dwight's death? And people are like, oh maybe Daryl because Dwight and Daryl have a crossbow, uh, and they're that basically means they're the same character, right? Since they have the same weapon. No. They do have different personalities and everything. They have similar personalities, but also different personalities. I do think it's cool though that um, Dwight came out like he first appeared in issue 98, which I don't know when was released, but that was after The Walking Dead started. And I do think it's cool how Daryl's original name was going to be originally Daryl wasn't even supposed to be in the show, but then once he was in the show, his original name was supposed to be Dwight. So I thought that was really cool. So maybe that's where they named Dwight in the comics, where they got the name from. But anyway, so people are like, oh yeah, who's gonna take Dwight's death? I don't think it's gonna be Daryl just because one, the actor signed after 3 seasons after season 9 or during season 9, him and Carol both, um, and because Daryl was in all 16 episodes of season 9. And so far, there's only 15 episodes that have come out of season 10. But Daryl's on all 15 episodes of those, and he will be in episode 16. So he's on all 16 episodes of season 10. And the only characters to be in every single episode of the season are maybe some season 1 characters. There's only 6, right? And then there's 13 episodes of season 2. So Andrea, Lori, and Rick. Um, and ever since, no character has been in all 16 episodes ever since they changed the format to 16 episodes per season. No character other than Daryl now in season 9 and 10. Not even Rick. Um, so that's just kind of like, I think Angela Kang's favorite character is Daryl Dixon. And I don't think she's going to kill him off in season 11. That would just be crazy. Lots of people would be like, what? But that would also be a really cool death, though, if she did kill him off. Okay, so going to the Maggie part of my video. Um, so we also I don't know what Carol's gonna be doing season 10. I mean 11, but yeah, going into the Maggie part of the video. So Stephanie knows that Eugene's name is Eugene, right? She also knows where was he in Alexandria or the Hilltop? I don't know. She also knows where the communities are, right? And you would think if Maggie's part of the Commonwealth, you would think that Stephanie, or if she's like a higher up person of the Commonwealth, if Georgie's there and everything as well, part of the Commonwealth, you would think that Stephanie would go up to Maggie and be like, "Hey, I met this guy named Eugene," because now that they're doing the meeting, people in the Commonwealth know that they're meeting within your group. So you think they would be like, "Hey, I met this guy named Eugene." Maggie would be like, "Oh, Eugene, I know a person named Eugene. I wonder if they're the same person." And like they live in this part of the world or whatever, and Washington or whatever, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's exactly where my group used to be," and even Georgie would know that because Georgie was at the Hilltop before, right? I think Alexandria's in Washington D.C. I don't know where the Hilltop and Kingdom and others are, but yeah. So you'd think maybe she's just surprising Eugene and the rest, but you'd think she would know, um, or she would tell Stephanie, be like, "Hey, I know those people," right? So maybe she's not actually part of the Commonwealth, because I don't know if Georgie's group is part of the Commonwealth, but maybe I really hope she is. I don't see any other way where she wouldn't be part of the Commonwealth. Like, what would she be part of? Like, I don't know. Maybe she's part of like, because Georgie's group is a group that helps other groups, right? I'm pretty sure that's why she was there with in season 8 at Hilltop and everything. And Maggie wanted to go help other groups. Maybe they're helping the Commonwealth, um, or maybe because in the comics the Commonwealth kind of takes over groups, but not like the same way that Negan does or Negan did in the Saviors. It was kind of like a friendlier way because there's like Greenville or whatever was a place um, in Ohio in the comics, and that was like their own community until I guess the Commonwealth met them, and the Commonwealth like kind of they kind of combined forces, and eventually that the whole every single community that we know of in the comic series combines forces with the whole Commonwealth, and it's like this whole like big world, and it's like the president, Maggie's the president, and then they're doing like a Western alliance with like a Western group or something. So basically, the whole U.S. is like alliance. So if you're not part of the community by a community by then yeah. So it's like the whole thing is called the Commonwealth, but it's almost like if the Commonwealth is a country, and then like Alexandria is like a state, I guess in U.S. It's what they call it. So it's like if Alexandria is a state, Hilltop is a state, Greenville in the comics is a state. It's almost like that, but Commonwealth is like the whole country itself, and that's basically what they do. So maybe that's what the Commonwealth did to Georgie's group. I don't know, or maybe that's what Georgie did with the Commonwealth. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like Maggie would tell Stephanie and the rest like, hey, I know this group. So I don't know what she's gonna be doing. It's kind of a mystery, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like for more, and bye, episode.